Hey guys, this is Nathan, and welcome back to Vintage Story. Hope you guys are doing good today. I am doing awesome. So I have been doing a bunch of cooking with the grain and berries that we had available for harvest, and we have quite a bit of porridge down here now. So this row, or this shelf, is all porridge now. So I took our older food and moved it over here, and so that's the stuff that we're going to be using up first. But I am basically out of crocks too. I have one empty crock up in the kitchen, and as you can see, I have quite a bit of cooked food down here on the floor. Now, I don't know if putting these pots down here in the cellar is going to help them at all, but I mean, 21 days or 22 days is plenty for me to be able to use those up. But the thing is I have been planting a lot of berry bushes around the buildings as I build them here. So we have cranberries around the house, we have blueberries around the blacksmith, we have black currants around the tannery, and then I have started putting cranberries around the mill and bakery, and I ran out of cranberries. So I did not think that that was going to be an issue, but I guess it is. Especially if we're putting bushes along the buildings like this, apparently we can run out quite easily. So I think to start out today, I am going to go out and gather up basically as many berry bushes as I can, because like these here, this is all blueberries here on the bottom now. And then we have nothing but currants on the back wall. And we don't have a whole heck of a lot of currants here either. So yeah, if we want to make a large quantity of porridge, which we're probably going to have to be living on a lot of porridge here for a while, we just don't have the berries for it. I mean, we can make quad grain porridge, but I'd rather have some fruit with it. But I know there's a lot of berries out in the direction towards that way, and so I think I may head up that way. And also I think I'm going to go ahead and grab all of these sticks and all of the ladders that I have. Ooh, I don't have very many ladders, but I know that the trader up in this direction, he wanted ladders. I don't think that he wanted very many more. But yes, I am going to be gathering berry bushes for a little while, and probably any other vegetables and vegetable seeds that I happen to come across. So like, here's blueberry. Awesome. We're getting going already. So yeah, I'm gonna be going for a while here. And where on earth is that trader? So we have fire clay just right over here. This was something that really made me mad. So I mean, we spent who knows how long looking for fire clay, and then here it is, just a little bit away from the base. And here's our trader over here. So this guy, he wanted ladders, 16 ladders for 2 gears. I can't hardly believe that kind of trade. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. Do you still want ladders? Yeah, he'll take a few. Alright, well, let's go. Oh, wait, I have some more up in that part. Okay. Well, let's, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's grab some gears. I can't believe that you want ladders, and for that much. But you do want the open crates, too, and I actually have no use for those. I could bring up the metal scraps and the open crates. You want copper lanterns too? But 2 gears, right now I don't think that's a very good price for me. I do have a copper bracelet that I could bring him. Well, maybe I'll bring you a little bit of stuff here in just a little bit. Well, any way you look at it, I am going to continue hunting for these berry bushes, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Well, this has been a pretty successful haul of items, and this is my second trip already. So what we've got here, I've got almost a full stack of raw red meat, so we're going to be able to cook some vegetables. You can see tons and tons of berries and tons of berry bushes, a little bit of bush meat, And I think we're going to pickle that bush meat so that we can have it last a little longer. And hey, the trail finally. So yes, and all that I did was go out in this area. I went back and forth here, just several times back and forth. You can see like there's a blue clay waypoint over here. This one was supposed to be gray, but I guess we have to use the American gray with G-R-A-Y instead of the English with G-R-E-Y. Kind of bugs me. But yeah, so I can actually do a bunch more cooking, which means I'm going to have to get a whole bunch more pots going too. But I can put these berries down here for a little while, and they should last for at least a little bit longer. Also, I did the trading with that guy, got 10 more gears, so yeah, I mean, that's pretty impressive. So yeah, I'm going to drop off all of the berries in here. Got a little bit of turnips and some parsnip seeds and flax and all kinds of other goodies. Put the meat in here because that'll make it last quite a bit longer, so that I can go ahead and get that the crocks made up, because yeah, we have a lot of empty shelf space down here and no empty crocks to put on them. So yeah, I think I am going to start by getting that, and then I will work on putting the red meat into some stews, and we should be able to get a decent amount of food again. Well, I would say I have a few crocks available now again. Got a couple more still to cook, but yeah, we've got all of these down here now, which are the ones that I had before, and I've basically made an entire new set. But also, this is telling me that I probably want to make like a potter's shop, because all of this pottery, it takes forever to cook it one at a time. And granted, I know I could have used my fire pits out by the storage area, which, by the way, we need to get a warehouse too. But yeah, once I get these last couple fired up here, I'm going to start cooking more food, and we have enough red meat to actually make 5 batches of red meat stew. So I'm really hoping that we're going to have some vegetables ripe by that time. And I don't know if we're going to. Now, one thing that is a problem, you'll notice I have an axe in my number 1 slot, and we're almost ripe on some of these. Okay, we do have some ripe turnips. So yeah, I'm going to have to do some selective harvesting to try to get as much as I can here. But yeah, my sword broke, and so I'm going to need to smith some more tools too. Oh man, it just never stops, does it? So yeah, I guess gonna try to get this stuff cooked up, and hopefully we can get this cellar completely filled. Now, I did set another shelf up here because we actually don't have enough shelves now to completely cover all of the crocks that we have upstairs. But we're running low on time for this meat, and I guess I could probably take this bush meat over and get it being salted. I guess that would be a thing that I could do. So yeah, lots of stuff still to do. Well, I have been cooking for quite some time. As you can see, I had all of these shelves pretty much filled with crocks. I'm down to 5 of them left. But also, my selective harvesting gave me tons of turnips. So I've decided I'm also going to make just some solid turnip stew. But our cellar down here is starting to look good again. So if we come in here, we've got this entire wall lined with various porridges. I even had to put some up here. And then over here we have a whole shelf of red meat stew. This is the stuff that we need to use right away. And then I'm going to put this turnip stew here. But the bigger problem is we still have a lot of berries. But one thing that I did notice is cranberries have a much longer shelf life than any of the other berries. So I want to be using those before I use the cranberries. But yeah, we have quite a bit of food again. I am very pleased to see that. And so, yeah. The bigger problem that I am running into now is I am running out of fat. So if I look here, I've got 8 lumps of fat left. And by the time that I get these all sealed up, there is not going to be very much left. So yeah, that is where my problem is now. So I might have to go out and actually do some hunting of some wolves and such. And this is why I closed that door. I'm not really too keen on the way that door works, but I don't know what else I could do with it. But yeah, also I have restocked my piles of firewood here numerous times, and still the firewood is almost gone. So yes, lots of firewood has been consumed in this process as well. The other thing is we have a lot of honey here, and we have tons of skeps out there, and we could use some more candles. So maybe I will try to make some of those berries into jelly. And I don't know what their shelf life is going to look like if I don't seal the crocks for that. But the other thing is then I would have to make more crocks as well. So yeah, I'm kind of wondering what I could do with that. I could just allow those berries to rot and just plant more. I mean, that's a distinct possibility as well. But for now, nope, that was not what I meant to put in there. Oh, I do not have an empty pot in my inventory. That's why. There we go. So yeah, lots of cooking has been done, and that makes me feel good. So we should be good for food for a little while here again. And yeah, let's see what we got going on for the length of the episode, and that will determine what we're going to be doing next. Well, I'm pretty sure food is under control for a while now. So I had to make another batch of crocks because I still did not have enough of them. And now this room is almost completely filled. We have one space there, 2 spaces there, and 1 space there. We have a couple of things down here that, yeah, I mean, we just don't have room for them upstairs. I've also got a couple of bowls of jam that are here in my inventory, but look at all of this beeswax. I mean, this is just insane. So my question is, how many candles can stack together? And apparently it's a lot. But yeah, we could very easily go around here and do some decorating with candles now, but I think I would rather make a bunch more lanterns. Now, one thing, we were out doing a bunch of exploring on the live stream, and we did find some lead, so I may try to make a few more of the molybdechakos lanterns, and that might be a good thing to do now. But also I need to make myself a new sword, and there's a few other things that I should probably forge. Now, I probably should take all of this stuff and remake the skeps that I can, because yeah, we don't want to deplete our bees too much. But now, one thing, while I was out looking for the berry bushes, we can see there's a spot here much closer than this others. Well, I guess it's really not that much closer than going up this way for the bees. And this way we would have to make quite a bit more path. But yeah, we have bees over there as well. So we have bees here, and then we have a spot of bees like right in here somewhere, maybe right here, and then another one up here. So I mean, really it's not that much further to go this way than over here, but I do need to get more pathways in here. Now, I will also say somewhere up in this area there is another transporter or teleporter, and I may need to head up there. But I will say it is nighttime. I have not been sleeping, so I probably should. One thing that I would love to see added in is some type of an exhaustion meter or something like that, that if you don't sleep, then there are adverse effects like maybe extreme hunger or very slow movement. I wouldn't like to see it that you actually start taking damage, but extreme hunger would definitely be a thing. Slow movement could be a thing. You know, maybe blurred vision. Something like Minecraft's nausea, just not quite so... Maybe just kind of blur the vision a little bit so that you can't see as good. I don't know. Things like that I think would be pretty cool. But, yeah, I've got tons of candles to turn into lanterns, tons of skeps to put on the ground, tons of skeps to put on the ground, and a bunch of foraging to be done. So, I suppose I had better get to this. Oh, and it is foggy. And one more thing real quick. So, we had 3 ewes that gave birth to 3 lambs. So, yes, our herd is growing in size. With the 1 ram in here, I think we're good. I don't think the herd is ever going to get bigger than that. But I may want to start gathering up some pigs, because I want to say that pigs give more fat than sheep. But I don't know that for a fact. But yeah, I got a lot of skeps placed down here, so I better get to it. So I have been making up this molybdechakos, and at the same time I made a bunch of copper stuff. And wonderful little trick, I had lots of hot copper items, and I was afraid that this molybdechakos was going to be ready too soon. But if you sleep, this does not progress because it would use tons of fuel, but cooling of things in casts does. So just a nice little tidbit to speed things along if you need to. Well, I keep forgetting to plant the pumpkins, so I figured I'd better get that taken care of, but this really concerns me. There is a carcass in here, and I'm pretty sure that I did not kill a rabbit there. I might have killed one on the outside, but that concerns me. I don't know if they can figure out how to get in from there. I mean, I know I can jump into here from there. That's kind of concerning. Well, we'll have to see for sure what happens. Now, really, we should have hydration here. 1, 2, 3. That's not quite gonna make it, is it? Yeah, I don't think that's quite gonna get us hydration there. This one here might. 1, 2, 3. No, we're too far away in both regards. So I need to go grab a bit of water. So grab my water bucket that I have here in the tannery. Go and grab a bucket of water while I'm at it. And oh, you guys, I have been lighting up the area with the lanterns that I just made, and it has been making a big difference, but apparently it's not enough yet. So I can put water right here, and right here. So these spots, these spots should not need to be left open for the pumpkins. But we're going to go ahead and plant these guys. And yeah, let's hope for the best. I am going to grab the watering can and get these hydrated immediately. I don't want to take the risk. I want these guys to grow as fast as they can. So yeah, we are still waiting for the pickled foods to be done. Now I have added a bit more bush meat here. It's only 5 days in now, But we're 9.3 of 14 days on our turnips here. I added a barrel of onions, and then we have 9.1 days of the 20 on these first 3 bushmeat. Whoops, that is the wrong button. So, yes, we still have some time to wait on that, but I'm going to be waiting anyway because I really want to see what these pumpkins are going to do. So, yeah. And I suppose, yeah, we are ready on the onions and such, so I may have to get after those as well. So, yep, gonna do a lot of waiting, I guess, and maybe I can work on building something in the meantime. Well, that makes me happy to see the pumpkin is flowering. So that means that we have a good chance of this actually doing something. So yes, this one here is growing too. It should start flowering here pretty soon. But yes, they are doing what they are supposed to. Now the other thing is that while I've been waiting for that, I decided I would start building a path going this direction. Because I seem to go this way a lot. And that means that I pulled down the fence that has been here from basically day one. So, well, I guess not quite day one. It was dirt here at first. But, so we are getting this path here. So I think for now I am going to bring this around this edge and bring it over here because this is actually a place that I just spent a whole bunch of time. I did a bunch of mining down here in this quartz mine. And yeah, all my torches burned out again. But yes, huge amount of quartz was mined out. And I found a little bit more gold. So the gold seems to be in this area here. I had one right here. And I found a couple others. But yeah, we only have 25 nuggets of gold. Which, yeah, we need 20 per ingot, and we need 2 ingots to be able to make the gold plate, and then we can actually line the inside of one of the lanterns with that plate. So that actually increases the brightness of the lantern. But this cave here, I don't remember if there's anything really useful down here in this cave, or if I even explored it very much. Let's just go ahead and take a look here. I don't think that there really was. So, looks like it goes down a little. Oh, hi there. I don't have my armor on. Okay, so apparently there was something here that I mined out. I don't remember what it would have been, and we should really get the armor on if we're going to hop down in here, because yeah, danger, Will Robinson, danger. So yes, this does dead end down here. There's nothing else to see, so I think what I'm going to do now is just block this cave off. The number of times that I have almost fallen into it is just ridiculous. So, oh my god, the slow walking speed with the armor on, it's like, no. I don't like it. I mean, there are times and places for the armor, but not most of the time. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and block this off and continue working on the path, and hopefully we will get some pumpkins here in a little bit. It's the first little green pumpkin! Oh my god! Yes! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you! Pumpkins are growing! Yes! Well, we had several lambs grow up and got a couple more rams out of that. So yeah, that should be good for quite a bit of meat. But also the pumpkins are growing, and that makes me very happy. So we have 1 pumpkin on this vine over here right now. Now we need at least 1 pumpkin to come from every vine. The wiki says they average about 2.6 pumpkins per vine. So that's not bad. This one here now has 3. The last time I looked at it, it only had 2. So that's nice. And this one is getting bigger. Now its next stage is to be fully ripe. So yes, I'm really looking forward to getting that. But the most important thing is that we should be just about finished with our first little bit of pickling. We should have some pickled turnips here just very shortly if we don't already. Yes, 13.9 days now. So yes, we are literally right on the edge of this finishing out. So we're going to find out whether or not we can cook with pickled stuff. I would assume that we can, but you never know. And also, I've gotten so much salt ground up now that I decided we needed to stop grinding salt and instead start grinding up the lime, because we need the ground lime for more plaster and lime water. And actually, yeah, that's I think that's all that we can do with this stuff. But yes, we desperately need all of that. And you know what? I'm going to empty and reload this thing as long as I'm here, because it only makes sense to do so. So let's go ahead and drop that off. And we'll need to get the cooking portion of this finished so that we can just then take that ground lime and drop it off. Now I want to make, I can't quite go 3 wide here, but I could go 2 wide here on the cooking area. Can't go 3 wide because it would be right next to the log then. But let's go see if that pickling is finished now. Oh, come on. You know what? We're going to push things along a little bit. We're going to pop upstairs here. I was just going to plop down my bed, but we have a bed right here. So we're going to pop in here for just a little bit. Now, one nice thing is that we can exit the bed without sleeping fully, which is very nice. So that should have been enough to get us finished. 14 days. Oh, it's sealed. What? Okay. We can't click on it or anything like that. It says that it's sealed for 14 days. Do we have to break it? I am very confused. Oh, yes, we have another pumpkin over here. That one's grown, that one's grown, that one is getting bigger. We have 4 of them on that one, so we have already netted 4 seeds out of that. Oh, that makes me so happy. I am so happy that those pumpkins are working out this time. So, there you go. I didn't screw it up this time. So, yeah, how do we... Let's try empty hand, shift click. No, 14 out of 14 days. Let's try sleeping completely and see if that helps. It's going to put us in the middle of the night, but yeah, I guess. I am not sure. So, yeah, we're just kind of figuring this out as we go, because I have no clue what to do with pickling. So, there we go. We're at full sleep now. So, okay, it did open up. So now we have pickled turnips in here. Now, here they are fresh for 1.1 years in this barrel. So now if we take that out, how long are they in our inventory? 74.8 days. So that is how long they would normally be fresh in the cellar if we put them down there fresh. So now if we take these downstairs and put them in something down here, so vegetable 0.2, ooh, 2.6 years, nice. So I think we will want to be replacing these chests on this side that we put our vegetables in with more of these storage vessels. So I might have to make up some of those. These berries are just about ready to spoil. Yeah, I just cannot use them up fast enough. So, yeah, we have our first little bit of pickled food. We have pumpkins growing. Oh, it's going good. I am happy. I am happy. Oh, and we have a ripe pumpkin. We have our first mature pumpkin. Let's go ahead and grab this. And there we go. We have a pumpkin. Oh, that is nice. But that is going to be it for this episode because I am out of time. So I'm going to say thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. If you have any thoughts about what I've been working on or anything that you would like to see, be sure to leave that down in the comments. And I will see you next time. Bye.